right, we are at Thanksgiving 2023 with Tharron from Cable and Connections. Welcome.
Hello. Good to be here.
So how's the week been going?
Busy. Getting lots of footage, lots of video, lots of pictures. Getting to know a lot of the people on a more personal level outside of just placing orders with me. So.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of new guys here that you haven't met either at Tech Fest or last year's Thanksgiving.
Right. Yeah, there's a handful of people here, new faces, or that I've talked to over the phone but haven't met in person yet. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I mean, this is a much smaller project. We're able to do some training events. You guys brought a trainer from New Jersey.
Yeah, we brought Danny Critch with us. He's our in-house trainer for all things tools, equipment, certifiers, you name it.
Which has come in handy because several other guys brought their tools so they can learn how they work.
Right.
Ray and I were a little busy and still don't know how our Net Ally tools work. That's here nor there.
Yeah, I think Ray actually did a class with Danny, and he was like, yeah, I still don't.
Well, he sent me his Etherscope that he needed for a job, and I figured out how to do some of the Wi-Fi stuff, and I'm like, I feel like I'm not even touching the surface.
Yeah. Danny is super smart and very informative. So you do an hour with Danny, you'll know your tool inside and out.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've talked about this earlier. We're using pink cable because you guys are doing a little breast cancer awareness campaign this month. So you guys got, pink labels, pink cable, pink tape?
So it's pink labels from Epson.
Yep.
It's fluorescent pink with black text. Then we're doing the pink Cat 6 from Vertical Cable. And a couple other pink things. Pink Velcro, I believe. And all of it's available on our October flyer.
Awesome. Yeah, so I mean, what does technology and Thanksgiving mean to you guys over at Cable and Connections?
Oh man, I mean, as you know, we've been here from the inception.
Yes, sir.
From ground zero, if you will. And we love it. We love supporting the community, supporting the people who support us. Yeah. And being able to come to events like Thanksgiving and support these smaller organizations that don't have the money to do these upgrades that we can do.
Yeah.
So.
And I was talking to Mike earlier. I mean, you guys are able to use some of this footage in marketing material for you guys.
Right.
So you're showing your products that you sell being used in the real world, where it's not just a closed environment with a script, and he has some actors trying to give you some type of content to make or get stuff from your vendors and put out there. You can show all this stuff in the field and how it's being utilized.
Yeah, it's not just pictures in a studio and videos in a home lab, if you would. It's in the field, hands-on with the customers buying our products, and we can see hands-on what they do with it, how they use it, get really good pictures and really good video of it, and use it on our social media.
Yeah, and I mean, another thing with Mike, we talked about how the collaboration of different tools they're coming out with, and we're able to give you guys feedback on the products that you're selling, on how to make them better if we find some faults in them. And I mean, you guys have been with us since day one. You're doing community over competition collaboration right now with several of your vendors. So we have the Simply 45 pack out that you guys are going to be selling, along with a few other vendors, I think Certified Connections and a couple other Simply's vendors. But we got a vendor that you guys brought to the table, Door Jam. Had no clue who those guys were. Right. That is a godsend. Every single person I've shown Door Jam to has been like, why have I never seen these before? So
simple, but it comes in handy.
Yeah. And I mean, I showed guys, I introduced you to them a couple weeks ago, the Structured WNY guys. One of their guys is a volunteer firefighter, and he's like, how did I not know about these things? You know, the whole market was you guys, and it just came into low voltage. Yeah. So they're going to be making a big order of branded for Structured and then branded for his fire department. Yeah. And we got that in the pack out. We got Vertical Cable, we got Trend, and we got Simply 45. Oh, and your bag mags. Forgot, we got those in there too.
There's 2 bag mags in it. I believe there's 2 contracted packs of Vertical Cable VMAX Keystones, Vertical Cable's VMAX, bunch of Simply 45 tools, the Door Jam. There's a lot of stuff in it. There's a Trend Networks PoE Pro in it. Yep. So it's a really good kit for people who are just starting off, and it's all fits into a pack out. Yeah. So it'll snap into your existing pack out collection.
All perfectly cut out foam. Everything sits in there beautifully. Like, we're real excited. Yeah. And we really appreciate you guys stocking that for us.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's going to come in handy for people who one, love all of the products that we offer that fit into the case and foam already, but tie into their pack out as well.
Right.
So you don't have to carry an extra tool bag or something to carry it all in. It's just going to fit perfectly in your pack out.
And speaking of the bag mags and some of the unique tools that you guys sell, I mean, I've seen the bag mags used here for holding pulling pails.
Yep.
I mean, that's another tool that you guys introduced to us was pulling pails.
Right.
I mean, that has been a godsend. I had to pull 96 wires a couple weeks ago by myself and had a couple 90s use the pulling pails and done easy.
Yeah, we found pulling pails by accident. A customer called us and he was like, "Hey, I found this thing on Amazon. Do you guys sell this?" And we looked at it and we were like, "That's a really cool." And it's always the simplest ideas turn into the greatest product.
Absolutely.
The door jamb, the pulling pail, stuff like that, and it just takes off and everybody falls in love with it. So we reached out to Paul from Pulling Pal, had an awesome conversation with him, and he started off just selling on Amazon, and now he's selling out of all of our stocking locations all across the country. So it's turned into a really nice relationship with Pulling Pal, and him doing the limited edition blue Pulling Pal.
Right, which we've seen come around this weekend, which has been real exciting.
Yeah, so the limited edition blue Pulling Pals, and then tying his device in with our bag mags.
Yeah.
So you can, if you don't have something to clip onto, you just stick that 75-pound bag mag onto an I-beam in the ceiling, and you're good to go.
I mean, the amount of different utilizations you guys have done with magnets. I mean, I saw Mick out there with a black Talon.
Right.
I don't know what he was using it for, but that's what he was doing at the door. I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, our guys find all the unique ways to use these products that you guys sell. I mean, the bag mag and the black Talon, they were more for holding, for the black Talon, for example, that was more first responder stuff to hold up like bulletproof vests and bunker gear and all that.
Tactical bags.
Yeah, and now you got these guys finding really unique ways to use it in their low voltage installs. And it's really great that you guys are stocking those unique environments that you don't, or unique items that you don't see at the big box stores.
Right.
You don't see that at the ADIs. You don't see that at the gray bars. It's great having you guys promoting the small guys too.
Yeah. And it's sometimes you don't think that a certain product can be used in a different industry, like the door jams and the black Talons and stuff like that. You think first responders, but then technicians and installers are thinking, I could use that on my job too, and then it kind of evolves into a different industry and takes off. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, we love it. Well, thank you so much for doing this. I'll let you get back out there. You want to get some more footage.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you showing up.
Oh yeah, anytime.
All right, thanks, sir.